Okay, story number 4 from our Grafton Correctionals run. So many of the inmates, I won't even say so many, all the inmates that volunteered to help were amazing. They were just like falling over themselves to help and to be a help. I don't know how many times people came up to me and said, "Hey, what can I do to help? What can I do? What do you need?" That sort of stuff. And it was just a great reminder to me of how we all need a purpose. We all need to have something to do. We need some responsibility. And these guys took it so seriously. And the one guy that really stood out to me is the young inmate that helped me with the medals, because we gave out first, second, and third medals, and then age group winner medals. And so they had the medals and their own ribbons, and this guy had them all sorted out on his arm, and he was following me around the yard until we could do like the announcements. So it was a bit chaotic, right? Because we're in the middle of this prison yard, and they actually had live music, which was another amazing thing, because they have 10 bands within the prison that just all sorts of different genres. There was like classic rock, there was rap, there was Motown, and these guys were amazing musicians. So anyways, as we're looping through, they had the stage set up with all the sound system, like this big professional sound system. And we ran right past the stage every time we ran a loop. So it was a little bit chaotic. Well, when we got to the end of the 5K, so the 5K, typically is about 20 minutes for the fast people, and then just about everybody finishes up, even if you're walking, by an hour. So about an hour into it, we were trying to get the results from the timer, because we had a timing system there. And the timer has to like download all the data and then review it and then format the reports and print it out. And so it takes a little bit of time to do that. Well, this guy was following me around with all the medals, and he's like, "Okay, we got to go announce the winners, right?" I'm like, "Okay, but we're waiting on the results. I need that piece of paper to know who won and to make sure that we have all that done properly." And he was just like insistent that we get this done, because he had a mission. He was on a mission. It was his job to make sure that I got the medals to give out to these guys. And he was not going to fail at that mission. So he followed me around and gently hounded me. And then I got the information from the timer, and we went up to the stage, broke into the amazing music. I was sorry to interrupt that because they were so good. But made the announcements and handed out the medals, and this guy was just handing out the medals like he was, doing the thing over the head of the guys at the Olympics. And it was just amazing to see this guy feel so good about himself while he was congratulating these other runners, because his mission was complete. You see, he's not really a runner. He's a large individual, so he's not really into the running stuff, but his mission was to give these other guys the medals, and he made sure that happened. And that was amazing to me.